Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Good to have you all here. Good to see chat so lively. Greetings to Moggy, Jasmine, and Lunas. And welcome to those that have not smashed that like yet. Why the hell not? Come on now. You know what to do. Hit that like. Sub to the channel. It's a free way to show support, and it is very much appreciated. Thank you. And those that don't know, I don't really keep to a schedule all that much. Time is a little bit sort of weird for me because of power outages and all that sort of stuff. So I've got to play when I can play. As for Moggy, I thought Farming Sim was Friday. No, the schedule was always today. That's why there's a schedule. Check on Discord. Check on here. Yeah. Alrighty. Farming Sim. Gonna have a lot of fun again because we've been doing some things. Yes, we have. Imagine that. We've been doing some things. Jeepers. Alright, let me do the obligatory see who's in VC. Nobody's in VC yet. Okay. Not a problem. When you jump into VC, let me know in the chat and I'll do my thing. Welcome to the channel, Jasmine. I don't think I've seen you here before. I may have. But either way, welcome. Hey, how you doing? Alrighty. Let's do a little bit of Farming Sim, shall we? Let's get in. See what's going on. Oh, look at this. What's this, you might be asking, from last time round? Yeah, we've now got our little workshop to maintain our vehiculars. And just around the edge over here, we've got a little washing thing, jet wash thingy, power wash simulator. Oi, it's a different game altogether. Yeah, we got that. We got this stupid little thing. I don't know what the hell that is, but anyway, I got to move this big trailer out the way. It's getting on my nerves, this thing. And the reason why is because we've got this basically 4 or 5 fields all sewn together. And one big massive field at the moment. Got 191,000 in the bank. So things are good. We've got our roller, our container, plows. Obviously we've got our new tractor here. We need to get some fertilizer. I think we might be fertilized already. Yeah, it says it just needs rolling. So I don't really do the whole rolling thing. I don't understand it, but anyway, it is what it is. We've got to get Aidenator in, yeah, and because we want to talk about potentially doing some of the baling aspect of the fields and so on. We've just sown the fields, obviously. It's August, so we've got to sleep all the way through to July of the next season to reap this harvest. But we are getting there. The plan at the moment is to potentially look at this. That's 319,000. That would just be damn good. Wouldn't that just be so great? Join these fields together with this big area here. Make it one big gigantic field. That'd be sweet. Sheesh. Huh? See all the little fields join together. Get 75, 76, and 74 together. Make this one gigantic field. And maybe do this little one here. Potentially too. I mean, that's 429,000. So there's a whole field right next to it. So I think the plan is that one next. We were about 200 and something away from it. So 120, 130,000 away from it. Which we won't get in this next harvest, that's for sure. It's canola. But, well, you know, it's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. We just need to get harvesting, basically. What you're going to do right this very second. And I think Aidenator might join us a little later on when he's ready to pop in. When he's awake. Remember, there's a 2-hour difference from me to him. Over there in the UK. It's 8:51 there. I doubt he's awake, man. Step away. Come back in. Sleepy sleep. Jasmine's tired. Why are you exhausted, Jasmine? Too much partying? Hey? Having too much of a good time? Gotta have a good time. Well, I hope you sleep well. My streams do tend to put people to sleep, so you're in good company. Okay, it's great. Here we go, October. Let's get some more shut-eye. Get through to the harvesting. Maybe we get Lunas in, come in and do some harvesting. Get Aidenator in and do a little bit of selling via the train again. Get the best bang for our buck. Come on, you gotta step away back in again. Ah, yeah, the other thing I gotta do, and I keep forgetting. I always forget this silly person that I am. Okay, let's do this little bit here. And then the other is, where is it? It's down at the bottom, I think. Keep going. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. Time. Okay, we're in January. Getting there. So we can see how the field's doing. Yep, still good. Yield bonus plus 73%. Moggy, how you doing, man? And of course, it is thanks to Moggy for the farming sim server. Appreciate it, dude. We need to get some more folks in. No, dude, you sleep, man. It's all good, dude. I got this. Don't worry. Get some sleep. Don't you worry about me, man. I'll figure out the whole baling thing. I'll just make a whole lot of money so we can buy that field next door, so it's all good. You're in VC, Moggy? Let me unmute myself then. How you doing, Moggy?
Ah, there he is.
There I am. How you doing?
Yeah. Where do I want to start? Well, put it simply, I personally am doing fine. However, my relatives are not.
Your relatives are not. Why are the relatives not doing well?
Well, my half-sister has gone into labor.
Right.
And is fucking screaming in my fucking ear about it. My old folks have gone through a hospital and found some deformity within their heart.
Funny that my mum just did the same thing. She's got to decide in the next week or two, stent or open heart surgery. And she's 83, yeah.
I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just going to be keyhole surgery, not open heart surgery, I think.
Yep.
Well, that's what I've been told, but it could become open heart surgery if it doesn't work.
Right. Well, that doesn't sound like fun at all.
No. It seems freaking all my relatives are either going through some form like labor or they're needing some form of specific surgery.
Right.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's called life, innit?
Unfortunate.
Yes. It's a one-way ticket, man. we don't have a choice. Right, it's harvest
Well,
time.
I would say yes. At the same time, I simply refuse to believe that's the way life was meant to be. Too stubborn for that.
Well, I mean, it's life. It's how it is. Gonna live forever.
Aw, that's no fun. I was waiting to live just forever and just watch the world change around me.
Oh God, no. How terrible would that be?
Maybe after like another like 80, 90 years and maybe, but until such point in time.
Imagine that's your punishment. You gotta live forever to watch the chaos.
It
I don't know
doesn't
if
sounds good.
it doesn't sound great, to be honest. If you think about it,
Maybe
watch your whole everybody
after a long
around you
time.
die, and you just keep living and living and living and living. Everything around you keeps dying. That would suck.
But it wouldn't be new. I've already buried God knows how many relatives over the course of my lifespan. People that died far too soon.
Yeah, but imagine if they did. You'd have to go through that heartache over and over and over. It wouldn't be fun.
But at the same time, it gets to a point where you probably just become numb to it.
Yeah, desensitized. Yeah, absolutely.
I have already buried 43 relatives, so I think I'm pretty well numb to it by now.
I don't know if anybody can get numb to it, though.
Maybe not truly numb to it, but it gets to the point after a certain amount. It gets to the point where it's just you just don't have any tears left of shit.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
But I didn't come here to talk about gloomy stuff like that. I probably
Hey man, you started it.
But you encouraged me, like continuing the conversation.
Yeah, that's right, Lunas. How cheerful? How many cheerful topics are we having today? Exactly. Fantastic. Let's talk about death. Sorry about the pun, but yeah, pass.
So, what exactly are you harvesting anyway?
Canola. We're doing canola because it's the you get more bang for your buck, but it's slow going. I've done about 4 or 5 seasons off stream just to maintain and get some new equipment and stuff like that. But yeah, we've got a long way to go. A long way to go. Just 319,000 is the goal to get the next field. But it's a case of like, what do we plant next? Are we going to go for wheat and then do the whole baling thing? Or, you know? Not sure.
Maybe I'm wrong and maybe it changed an update, but all I remember, grapes are pretty profitable.
Grapes are extremely profitable, but so too are olives, but I'm not sure about the cost of laying those fields down. My goal is to do a grape section, but I think we need to keep this field canola or wheat just to keep us turning profit, and then buy the field next door, and then maybe turn that into grape or olives. Because I've done that before in No Man's Land map, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and it was good fun. Enjoyed it, but the equipment and everything is very, very expensive, and we couldn't afford it. Even if we lay down the vines, we couldn't afford the equipment. Very expensive.
Yes. Grape harvesting equipment as well as the grapes and stuff, unless they've reduced the cost slightly, were I think in total, just to get all the basic equipment just to deal with grapes, I think it came to like almost like 1.2 million or
Correct.
something, just get all
Correct.
the basic equipment.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy
think.
expensive.
And
I think,
problem
I mean,
with
that
grapes
is the
so
plan.
unique. Plus, with grape being so unique, it literally, the equipment you buy is literally only good for grapes.
Yeah.
It's not, you can't get a multi-form harvester, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which absolutely sucks. So in other words, you need to work harder.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a case of, do we buy the next field and plant more, or do we look at changing the crop type, like on this current field, changing it to wheat, doing the bales and things like that. I think that might be a way to go. Because I think
what's the current month?
I have no idea on bale costs, what we can get for that. I know that Aiden Ada, who's played this an awful lot, has said that the wheat stuff, the bales and everything like that, you can make a lot of money from. So it might be an option to do that. Or like I said, buy the field next door, work towards that, buy the field next door and use that as a bale, wheat and bale, and keep doing this as canola, just to sustain the farm.
Yeah, the only just problem with wheat, if I remember, unless they've changed it, it's a very seasonal thing, meaning you need to, it's a very, what's the word for it? It's a good crop for money, but it's impossible to harvest when not in season, basically.
Yeah, no, obviously we've got the seasonal. That's why we sleep through to August to plant, and July the next season to harvest. So the season thing is a thing, but that's like with all crops. It doesn't really matter. The combination of wheat and canola together would make a good combination, because there's a good couple of months worth of harvesting as well as sowing. So I think that would make a good thing, and plus throwing the factor that the bales make a lot of money, according to Aidenator. This is like I say, he's played this a hell of a lot more than I have.
I just can't remember whether it's like, I know there's sleeping, but it's like, I'm just trying to think of like a crop that you could harvest any point in time, or like all year round, rather than like a specific month would be.
There isn't
one. I think they used to be the original, but I think they took it out.
They are all like poplar, grass, and oilseed radish. Even the planting seasons are different. I mean, if we do a field of grass, we can mow that down and turn that into silage and sell that and all that sort of stuff. So there is option to do that sort of stuff, but as you can see, there's it's all very seasonal. If we do the wheat thing, the wheat and the canola are harvested at the same time and pretty much planted at the same time.
Oh, we could grow grass and do silage, but I don't think silage is actually worth that much.
I don't think so either. Let's have a look. There's hay, straw, and obviously there's butter, and see, there's even olive oil. Look at the price of olive oil. But you'd have to get a refiner to make that. Slurry. Yeah, I don't see. I guess that would go to. Where is it? There it is. Silage. No, it's not even worth it. Not worth it at all.
The only advantage silage has is if you want to just do that just to feed your own
Correct.
cattle.
Correct. Yep.
And you so don't have to spend.
Absolutely.
I think they like. It's been kind of years since I played this, so I'm trying to remember what's what.
Look at the olive oil though. Olive oil is crazy. You can get some good money for olive oil, but you've got to buy a factory and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just looking for. Eggs are pretty damn good too. Look at that. I mean, that's another option, is to get some chickens and so on. That's where you'd need the wheat farm to feed the chickens. Olives. Yeah, olives are worth a shit ton. In fact, olives are worth more at the moment than grapes are. So, but your equipment for your olives, jeez, is crazy.
Yeah. Actually, I think the same equipment that does the harvesting grapes also does olives. I could be wrong, and they may have changed that.
I don't think it is the same. I think it's different.
Oh, they changed it.
I think so. Because I remember playing on No Man's Land, I had to buy an olive picker and grape picker separately. Unless they've changed it, I don't know.
I just remember when I played like the beta version, the equipment used harvested both grapes and olives.
Right.
But like I said, that was like beta version.
That would be handy, wouldn't it? Jeepers. But I guess there's mods that can probably out there doing that already. Good night, Jasmine, and sleep well. And sorry to hear about your uncle. That's it's terrible. That is.
Oh, there's something going on in.
Hey guys.
Hey Lunas, how's it going, dude?
All good.
Ooh, shit. I wasn't even looking at chat.
Yeah. See what you started now.
What?
You see what you started, Moggy.
All I know is you have some really depressed people in chat that you often talk to.
I know, right? I seem to attract them.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I put them to sleep, quite literally. Okay, almost done. Just gonna find the best place that is selling that. Lunas, just hang on a second. The best place right now is a toss-up between Goldcrest Valley and the oil mill. I've been paying off sending it to the oil mill, which is just down the road to the right. So down the straight road, the exit road, to the right at the very end before the stop street. There's a place there. The oil mill where you can just drop that straight off if you want. That's where I've been selling to.
I can get the one more load. I'm on that 49%.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, I'm undecided as to what we want to. I know I want to buy the field next door to where I am right now, and it's a big field, and I reckon that with wheat, coupled with some baling, Looking at maybe getting some chickens further on down the line, selling eggs, but then you need to have a forklift. So there's so much little like knock-on effects. What I'm trying to do the first many seasons until we are really comfortable is to just do wheat and canola or oats or whatever is the easiest, just to keep things running, to build up capital, to be able to think about doing other things. And eventually,
Honestly,
in the end, it is going to be absolutely going to be olive oil and all that sort of stuff. Grapes and olives, definitely.
it might just, unless they've changed it, but in my personal opinion, I would rather do oats than wheat.
Yeah, but can
Well,
you get
don't-
hay? Can you get hay and bales from oats?
Don't think so, but they're a lot easier to deal with than wheat. At least from my personal experience. Like, if you, like, don't get me wrong, wheat, like the bales and all that from the wheat will probably be worth more than the oats, but I think oats are, one, easier to harvest. Two, I think they actually grow quicker. So I think in the long run, between harvests, I think you actually make more money from oats in the long run.
Let's have a look at the calendar for.
I think, like I said, this once again, this is my memory, a beta version.
No, it doesn't. It's exactly the same.
In that case, wheat it is.
Wheat is actually takes longer to grow by the look of it. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Planting is green. It's the same. It's the same. Yeah. It does. Oat does grow quicker. It does grow quicker, but then you've still got to wait your whole loop around to get to March to do your planting. So it's yeah, it really doesn't make a difference. I just want to see what the because I didn't see anything that had bales or anything like that for prices, unless I just missed it. Which would that be hay? It wouldn't be hay or straw. Where the hell would it be? So I didn't see anything with like bales or anything like that. Anyway. For God's sakes, man. There you go.
I will be back in a minute. I just need to order dinner and decide to eat out tonight.
Nice. Who you eating up? Hey, hey, hey!
Oh my friggin' god. How do I even deal with you people?
You people. Oh god.
I feel like despite being the youngest here, I feel like I'm the unresponsible one.
More than likely. But you are Australian, so you don't know what responsibility is.
I mainly live in Australia, but I was born in Germany.
I know you remind me of this stuff every now and then, yeah. I wouldn't brag about that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, mein Führer. Sorry, was that too soon? Sorry. You're just a gas, dude. Oh! I'm here all night, folks.
Oh god, the lag is real.
Yeah, the lag is real. And don't worry, chat. Let me just put you at easier for a second, okay? Before you start throwing a hate mail my way, right? Firstly, my wife is Jewish. All right. Okay. My whole family, my marital family, is Jewish. Right. So don't get angry with me. Okay. And secondly, you can blame Netflix. I've been watching the Roast Master General Jeff Ross with historical roasts, and if you haven't seen that on Netflix, then I
That's
highly
hilarious.
recommend you go and watch that and get yourselves a sense of humor. All right, I don't put this shit lightly. All right, I've been to Anne Frank's location and so on. It's heart-wrenchingly sad. So I'm not taking the piss. I just have a sense of humor, is all. All right, the world is too PC, man. I'm just saying.
I agree with you on that.
All I'm thinking is, if I ever go to Africa, should I just bring the local Australian wildlife with me?
Don't do that. There's enough crazy shit here already. The two-legged variety as well. We don't need more.
I'm sure you'll love kangaroos and crocodiles and
No,
drop bears and wombats.
no.
A bit right.
No, you can take your fucking wombat and fuck off. This is why we call people you fucking wombat. No, we got enough crazy wildlife. Australia's got the worst wildlife ever in the history of ever. I mean, you know, Darwin must have had a field day over in Australia. Jesus. Literally. He must have thought to himself, holy crap, what the hell is this shit?
And what is so bad about Australian wildlife?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I'm
Oh,
asking you.
you're asking me. Okay. Spiders.
And every country has spiders.
No, not like yours. What's that nice
What?
little funnel
Just
web?
'cause that's
Is that fucking horrible thing?
It's not. So our spiders are probably like 3 or 4 times larger than anywhere else. So what?
It's not about the size, it's about the venom.
Yeah, doesn't Africa have the most deadly spider in the world though?
No. Do we?
What?
What, the Black Widow? I kill those in my
I
garage on a
think
daily
it-
basis.
Well, I
Fair
can't
enough,
remember exact
spider.
countries. If you look at the top 10 list of the most deadly spiders,
Right.
the top one is not in Australia. We
Right.
probably have like 5 out of the 10 top
Exactly my
deadliest
point.
in
You see, it's
Australia.
about quantity. So you got 5 more chances of dying in Australia from a spider bite than you do anywhere else. Now, why would I want to go there? Remind me again?
You live in Africa of all places. Like,
Yep.
Australia's not that bad.
Listen, Africa's got dangerous wildlife, but they're called humans. Well, mind you, the way that they act, they're probably not humans, but you know what I mean. It's an insult to humans to call them humans.
You, honestly, maybe because I've just grown up in Australia, but I'll be far more likely to die in a place like Africa than Australia.
Yeah, that's because you've grown up there. That's exactly it. Now, I feel the same way about Australia. If I had to go to Australia, I'd probably die from some sort of obscure fucking snake bite or spider bite or something.
Isn't your country like full of, like unless it's North Africa, that's what I think, which in case I formally apologize. But isn't your country like full of like lions and cheetahs and all that?
Yeah? So?
And those aren't a problem?
No. Why would that be a problem? They're in cages. They're in safari camps and whatnot. It's not as if we live, you know, in a house and there's like an open field full of rhino and hippopotamus and giraffes and elephants and things like that outside our front door. Yes, we
There's
have
not?
scorpions. Yes, we have snakes. yes, we have spiders. That's par for the course living in Africa or South Africa.
You're telling me you don't have just rhinos roaming the fields and all that, just wandering around?
No. And I know you're taking the piss now.
This is so entertaining.
My knowledge of history is a bit off, I will admit that. But I genuinely thought that like, the more, I guess, outreach places of Africa, particularly South Africa, which is open fields of, you know, wildlife.
We have springbok roaming outside our property, but we live in an enclosed golf estate that caters for that. They're not domesticated; they're wild,
Oh,
but
this lag. Come on.
you know, there's no like elephant that's gonna like suddenly come and drink your water from your pool, or you know, there are places like that, but not where I live. I would say you don't get that in a lot of places.
Where do you live?
Where do I live?
You live on the south part, no?
Yeah, I live in the southern part of South Africa. It's the Western Cape. Where are you, Lunas? I'm waiting to deposit my seed into your carriage.
God. Yeah, I'm coming.
Hey!
Just the old sun loading.
Well, now. Damn, 40 minutes in, and eventually Lunas is coming.
Yeah. This lag is incredible today.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and deposit this in the silo.
The seed silo?
Yep. Into the silo right next to the field, and then you can haul it from there if you want.
No, it's okay. I'm just trying to keep the tractor on
On
the
the
right
road.
side up.
God.
Not on the road, but on the wheels. I'm here.
Don't worry, I'm depositing in the silo.
Oh, can I deposit from silo?
Yes, you can.
Oh.
You can pick up
Yeah.
and deposit into the silo and wait for the price to go up and get your more money for it and so on. Yeah.
Cool.
I wish a long time friend of this channel, Cornholio, would come and play, because he knows this game really well.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him around for absolute ages, it seems. And he is probably watching, but he's like another bull. He's a lurker at the moment.
Right. See? Lag. Suddenly I was on the other side of the silo.
Yeah, dude, your connection's shitty.
Yeah, I know.
When's that getting sorted?
During this week?
During this week. There's 1 day left.
Well, 1 day left. We have until Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. Sunday is game day.
Shall I drag it up to the farmer's market?
No, wait for it to be your truck to be filled. You going to the farmer's market? Where's the best place at the moment?
It's the farmer's market. That was the only green one. No? Or is it the Goldcrest? Goldcrest Valley.
The oil mill or Goldcrest Valley?
Right.
It's going to take a lot of plowing to get this field done.
Not that one. Come on. It's annoying. I have a 800 megabyte line, fiber optic line, and I'm downloading at 250
Jesus.
KB.
Is it an open connection or is it limited or is it
No, it's just limited
uncapped?
to the household.
Yeah, but is it capped or uncapped?
Cap?
Yeah, capped. Do you know what capped is in Norway?
Nope.
Okay, lucky you then.
We don't do that kind of things here. That's a South African thing.
It probably is a South African thing. Thankfully, we don't. We've got I think we're running a 100 meg line at the moment. Free upgrade until the 23rd of Feb.
Oh, that's good.
And then drops back down to our standard regular 50 meg.
Feed and grain south. Goldcrest. Goldcrest Valley at most. Isn't there Goldcrest down here? There it is.
Yeah, just do the oil mill, dude. Fuck Goldcrest, it's not worth it. Goldcrest is one you got to do the train and everything, right? Have you got a full
I don't
load
know.
there?
I have 53%.
Nah, wait, dude. Wait.
Okay. Right.
I mean,
Just
I'm at
waiting on you then.
yeah, I'm at 41%.
Yeah. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just slacking.
Come on, YouTuber, bottom feeder, get a move on.
Yes, you
That was not one of my words.
Bottom feeder, yeah.
Bottom feeder. That deserves a stabbing.
Yeah, well, I just called the guy a twat, so that's good enough.
I don't know.
Keyboard warriors, you know.
Keyboard warriors. That's the one.
Now,
I have
that
no-
is a name
I
I'm
have-
not with.
I have no intellect, so therefore I will use my keyboard to attack you. Right. Okay, right.
I'm
yeah.
real tough in my mom's basement.
Yes, exactly. I still live with my mom and I'm like 60 years old, but I'm a keyboard warrior. Don't fuck with me.
Right.
Right, gotcha. So in other words, you're a complete and utter fucking pussy, is what you're saying.
By just keyboard warrior, are you referring to someone that uses their keyboard to just whack other people or something?
No, as in like attack people verbally in chat and conversation.
Trolls.
Not
So it's just
trolls.
someone actually
Yeah.
use the physical keyboard to actually bash people with.
No, that's a twat. Complete and utter
That's
twat.
an
That's an
idiot.
arsehole. Yeah, exactly. Because keyboards are expensive.
Not really.
Use your fist.
You're right. If you want to use something, use the fist.
Yeah. But I'm sorry to say, my keyboard is very expensive. I'm not about to whack somebody over the head with it. Jesus. Bloody stupid that would be.
Yeah.
That's why you buy one of those old-style keyboards that were used in the fucking 70s.
You see, you're thinking about this completely wrong. You just don't whack people over the head with a keyboard. It's as simple as that. Just if you're gonna whack somebody, use your fucking fists. See how you man up then.
Alright.
If you dish it out, you gotta be able to take it. Otherwise, don't dish it out. Don't be an asshole.
Yeah. Fighting is just a waste of energy.
Exactly. And this from a Viking. I mean,
Right.
Don't fight, just kill. Oh, God. Hey, Becca, how you doing? $5, your keyboard costs you $5, but $5 would be a waste hitting somebody over it.
Right. I don't want to waste $5 in the
I don't want to waste $5. $5 to me is a lot of money. Shit.
Right.
Jesus.
And that's about 50 Norwegian crowns. I don't want to waste that. That's a bear. 2 bears, actually.
There you go.
No, that's one thing you don't waste beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Beer is fucking expensive in Australia. Beer is expensive in Australia.
Beer is expensive everywhere.
Yeah. Not in Colombia.
But you're not in Colombia, Lunas. Come on, man.
Right.
Well, it's saying that everything in Colombia is cheap, though. Seriously, like, you could buy a house for freaking probably like 10K straight in dollars in fucking Colombia.
Now, I want to ask Lunas this. Are the women expensive in Colombia?
I don't know.
You're married to one, so you tell me, man. Is she expensive?
But I didn't buy her.
No, but I mean, you're married to her. Is she expensive?
No.
You gotta be careful. Actually. You gotta be really careful how you answer this one,
really
Lunas.
Really sensible and really wise.
A wise Colombian. Escobar! Excuse me.
Now that was a wise Colombian.
That was a very wise Colombian. He cornered a market and made a mint, and now he's dead. Nobody could find his money.
Right? Because they are eaten by rats.
There you go.
Wives are expensive, Becca. That's how it is.
Probably why I never married.
There you go. There you go. He's a wise man.
I guess I was a smart one.
Yep.
You know what they say, you can't live with them and you can't live without them.
That's right. That's right. It's like they say, don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, but you know how expensive it's going to cost.
Right.
Come on, Lunas. Come on, Lunas. I haven't got my pipe out for you for nothing, you know.
Oh yeah, I didn't do that. Sorry. Coming.
Oh, Titan, shut it. Yeah.
Husbands are expensive. They're probably more expensive than the wives. Absolutely.
Probably.
It's because we're idiots. Most men are idiots. We've got two brains. I mean, which brain decides, you know?
Right. Good point.
Well, thank you very much. I didn't realize you could see me from here.
Good point. That's it.
Maybe it's because I'm not very one. I'm actually pretty low maintenance. And I'm actually pretty cheap.
There you go, Becca. Moggy's cheap.
There's a cheap husband for you.
Yeah, there you go.
How do you think I retired at my age?
There you go. You see, Annie's retired and he's 30-something years old. And he's got money. So, Becca, you're in. I just want my 10%, that's all. Watch out, Moggy. I feel there's a
Yeah.
Canadian Jaws on the warpath.
Sharks are coming now.
The sharks are coming.
Like, I know the whole thing like you should never ask a woman her age, but how old is Rebecca?
Becca, how old are you? And
Hey, you
and
don't-
it's also
you
very
don't-
important. The stats are very important. We have to know the size of the Tartars. Sorry, chat. We have to know. Becca is 45.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Older woman
That
for
was-
you. Experienced woman. You see, that's how you got to look at it.
She's like 11 years older than I am.
There you go. Woman of experience.
nothing.
She'll show you a thing or two. Make your nose bleed, mate. God, what has happened to this fucking stream? Jesus.
This went overboard.
God. And then some.
And she doesn't want any more kids. This is great.
And now interested in more kids. Oh, how many kids have you got? And will Moggy have to support those kids? See, we're setting you up now, Moggy.
I'm going to quote you, Trev, but if I was to marry, I would like someone a bit closer to my age.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, what a silly person.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that to be exactly 34, but I would like the variance to be within like maybe like 3 to 4 years.
So not fussy at all then.
Here I am speaking, and my wife is 3 months younger than me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Q's wife is I think about 10 years older than him.
Q's wife?
Yeah, Q's wife's about 10 years older
Yeah.
than him. Yeah.
Doesn't
See,
matter.
he
It's
decided to
just a
go
number.
for he decided to go for somebody who's more experienced to show him the ways of the world. Have her have his wicked way with him. That's it.
Yeah.
But I'm
Biggest
sorry we
camp
couldn't.
issues we have.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't hook you up, Becca. But it's one
Yeah.
of them things, isn't it?
He just had to have an opinion, huh?
That's it.
But the next biggest
Opinions.
question, if I was to marry, does Rebecca expect to have kids? Because I don't plan on having kids.
No, she doesn't want any more kids. No more kids. She's got one kid with the ex.
Okay.
It's not like I'm
And she-
looking.
And you know what you get from Becca? You get a lifetime supply of sweet ass maple syrup. Yeah.
I told you we were going to say something else.
Yeah. That's why that's why I held it there for a little bit. Oi, oi.
I can't stand maple syrup. It's too sweet for me.
That's it. It's over before it even began. See, Moggy's got
I'm
the
sorry.
song. Moggy's got a song, that, and being Australian, he would appreciate the song very much. And it goes something like this. Do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feel your tits? Or would you show them to me? Do you sleep in the neck? Do you give head very often? If we could decide, your place or mine, we could fuck off then. There you go. That's the Corton song right there.
You've missed out a few verses, but
Oh,
it's
there's
close.
plenty verses. Yeah, there's plenty verses there. Yeah. Kevin Bloody
You
Wilson.
missed
Genius.
Holler out and Drunkard. You missed that verse in particular.
Dude, there's so many verses I've missed out there. It's the best one that I remember though, particularly the beer part.
For those who don't know, Australians are actually 96% beer.
96% what?
96% beer, while most humans are like 96% water.
Hang on a second.
That's strange,
Hang on a
right?
second. What are you?
Yeah.
Are you speaking through like? Are you on the shitter or something?
No, no.
Are you in the car?
You in a car
Yeah.
or something? You're in a car. Oh yeah.
Yes, I'm in a car.
All right. That explains that then. All right. Time to start plowing. Oh, we got 230,000. That's pretty good gain.
Oh God. There's just 21% there. I'll just put it back.
Yeah, put it back and wait for a full load rather. Oh no.
And I'll help you do the plowing.
Yep. Here comes the hard slug.
Yeah.
So what you gonna get for dinner there, Moggy?
Well, I got two kind of options. One, I have Chinese, or two, I have Chinese.
So you're going to McDonald's?
I'm
Burger
going
King.
Japanese.
Oh, you're going Japanese.
We don't have.
That'll sit well with the Chinese.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yes. For all you people that live in, weird parts of the world, Australia doesn't have any form of Burger King. We have Hungry Jack's, McDonald's, KFC, and Red Rooster.
Well, that's more than we have.
So you got, like, unless
Yeah,
I'm
right.
mistaken,
No, they have fermented
never
shark.
oh,
Fermented shark and whale meat. Nando's. There you go, Becca. That's it. Do South Africa proud, man. Go and get Nando's. That's right.
Nando's.
Nando's is a South African
Is it?
company. Yep.
What's that?
Fantastic.
I thought Nando's was Indian.
Nope. South Africa.
I honestly thought the
what
whole
did they
time I
serve?
honestly thought Nando's was Indian.
And you might be lucky enough to get a Spur as well. SPUR. That is South African too. They are worldwide at the moment too.
Learn something new every day.
There you go. You see.
And I know Australia is not exactly, old in terms of its Western, or European heritage, but honestly, Australia really does not have any really national food to call our own.
So your shrimps on the barbie kind of thing. That's not like a national dish. I thought with the being surrounded by the ocean. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but I would have thought that would be like a fish dish would be a national dish, or kangaroo meat or something. But you said kangaroo meat's disgusting.
Oh, really?
Well, I personally don't like kangaroo meat. Like, that's just me personally.
Oh,
I just
God.
find the meat is like very rich, like for me to eat.
Right.
Like as for let me rephrase that. When I say national dish, I mean dishes that will come up by an Australian that is unique to Australia.
Right.
People have been eating like shrimp and prawns for like fucking hundreds of years before Australia was even founded. So I don't think that Australia really has that that they can claim as their own is Tim Tams.
So if I had to come to Australia, what would be the one thing that somebody would say you have to eat? It's so typically Australian.
That would be probably Tim Tams.
So what the fuck is that?
It's like a chocolate biscuit, or close
yeah.
to a chocolate biscuit.
Vegemite? Yeah, we
thing
have Marmite here, so it's the same thing as Vegemite. I've had Vegemite. It's very nice. I like it.
Marmite and Vegemite are two different things entirely.
Yeah, I know. I just said I've had Vegemite and I like it.
Marmite is probably worse than Vegemite, but both are bad.
Both are bad. I like Marmite. I like Vegemite too. Then again, I like sardines. Go figure.
Sardines are good.
Sardines
Who the hell
with
likes
Marmite?
sardines?
Yummy. Yummy. On toast. Then smoked mackerel on toast with mayonnaise.
I don't
Now
like
that's
fish.
something I can do. Actually, now that I think about it, like, yeah, we're surrounded by ocean, but Australians, like, yeah, we have crumb fish and all that in Australia, like fish and chips, but Australians aren't really that big on seafood. Like, or
Really,
like, when I say seafood, I mean things like fish.
Right.
Like, yeah, Australians, we had the thing of like shrimp on the barbecue, so we do eat seafood, but as far as like fish normally, Australians don't actually eat that much fish. It's not within that. It's not.
Great art.
You know, the thing is, you get so indoctrinated by what you watch on TV. You know, documentaries and stuff like that, and you think, fuck, Australia's got the best seafood and everything like that, and so on. Yeah.
Like, I won't deny I won't say our quality seafood is poor or anything, but we really except on occasions like say Australia Day or things like that, seafood is not really a regular dish for. Like, maybe if you live right on the, oh, I know this may be sounding hypocritical because I live on the coast as well, but maybe if you live right on the coast,
Yeah.
then maybe it might be a bit more prevalent.
Yeah.
But seafood, yeah, is not really unless you're eating Japanese or Chinese, or a crumb fish from a local fish and chip shop.
Yeah.
And maybe this is just how I grew up with my family and all that, but we really didn't eat that much fish.
And I take it your guys' lamb is fucking probably out of this world.
I don't know if I call it out as well. It definitely would have a unique taste compared to other countries, but that'll be about it.
Right. I love lamb. I can have lamb fucking 24/7.
I don't know whether this would be a good thing or bad thing, but due to the type of, I guess, the flora that we have in Australia, that our animals eat, gives them a unique taste that's very different from what you find anywhere else.
Yep. No, absolutely. I totally get that.
I
totally get that. I mean, I lived in Wales for a while, in the UK, and their lamb is spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. But saying that, I've had New Zealand lamb, and that is fucking delicious.
Oh yeah, that's New Zealand. New Zealand is known for their sheep and lamb products.
Yeah.
Australia, Australia's not that far away from New Zealand, and maybe just this is my personal experience, but when I've traveled the world, I have found the food, at least in terms of the quality of meat, to be far better overseas than in Australia. The only meat in Australia that I would recommend eating from anywhere else would be our beef,
Right.
or like particular and steak in particular. Like drover steak is probably some of the best steak in the world, like Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I would like. It's not saying it's inedible, but compared to other countries in the world, just simply because the very diet of the livestock in Australia, eating the type of plants and that we have, gives them a very unique taste.
Yeah. Yeah. And barbies, you guys do barbies a lot. I'll take it over there.
Like I said, this is just from what I know of my family. Other Australians could be different. But barbecuing actually wasn't that big of a thing from our family.
Must be. I mean, I know South Africans are known for their what we call a braai, same as a barbecue. So I'll call it a barbecue for you people, so you can fucking understand me. But we have a barbecue like literally at least 3 or 4 times a month. Like literally every weekend, just about. And it's never small. It's always large. And sometimes there'll even be a lamb spit going while we are brine. And then we get the Weber out. And we do like a 6-7 hour lamb in the Weber, slow cook it. But it's all about what we call here the kuier, which means the get together of friends and drinking and socializing more than the actual eating. There's some people that have a braai barbecue and it lasts like 7-8 hours and you don't eat till about midnight, sorry. So you start midday and you actually only eat like at midnight. It's just the more wood on the fire, the coals, the conversation, the brandy and coke, the beer, the glasses of wine, the gin and tonics, the tequila shots, the Jägermeister bombs, or whatever. That's what our braais are like. It's fucking awesome.
I'm gonna come and braai with you.
Yeah, damn right, dude. Anybody that comes and visits us, and people do, we just say, dude, you got a place to stay? We're gonna have a damn good time.
I said, I can't speak for like the rest of Australians, but yes, we did have barbecues in our family, but it was more, I wouldn't say relegated to special events, but it was mostly just a time when we just needed to cook massive food because we had guests over.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's why a lot of people said, Jesus, the South Africans are tough, and we are, and that's why we're extremely proud Rugby Nation. We're not the best, I don't think. We are world champions.
You're not.
Yeah, just ask the Australian team. But yeah, it's because we brought up and bred a certain way that it's like you have meat from the moment you're born. You are tough. You're in the field. You're working. You're not shying away from doing things. It's very. I would like almost say it's like almost very Vikingish, old school mentality of working and earning your keep and things like that. That's why throughout the world, South Africans are known to be very harsh. And if you don't know what I mean when I say this, chat, go onto YouTube and look at, just put in South African rugby, and you'll find a plethora of stuff, people watching South African rugby teams and giving their opinions and all that sort of stuff. And it's because we are brought up in such a way that barbecuing, or we call it, braai, happens all the time, and it's just meat. It's a meat fucking frenzy. Now do yourselves another favor. If you have Netflix and you've got a VPN, have a look for The Ultimate Braai Master, and you'll see exactly what I mean. What we can do on a barbecue is quite fucking spectacular. Go check it out. It's awesome.
I will admit the South African rubber king is absolute crap in terms of their skill, but fuck, they hit hard.
Yes, absolutely. It's just the way we brought up. It's like you go into battle. We consider it battle. It's a war. That's why the greatest rivalry is New Zealand and South Africa. No disrespect to the Australian rugby team, but Australia can.
Oh, not
Australia can just fucking just play cricket until they come out of their fuck whatever bastards. I hate Australian cricket because they're so fucking good at it. That's why I hate them. And when and this is the thing about Australians, when they win, boy, do they gloat. They rub it in so deeply that it's just such a fierce rivalry of hatred. It's just like, fucking Australians, bastards. They're so fucking good at cricket. It's so unfair. And South Africa is hopelessly shit at cricket at the moment. So, yeah. Fuck you, Australia, bastards.
Well, I can't say this applies to everybody, but the issue with Australians being so bad at contact sports is because Australians, we're descended from, like, English, like, Europeans.
Well, there you go. You see, there's
which
that.
Don't overly have, like, so our physicality is like, oh, and once again, it varies between people, but most Australians don't actually have, like, a large, like, a bulky physicality. Those Australians that do have bulky physicality are often immigrants or descended from immigrants from Samoa or
the Polynesia,
Fiji Islands or something. Like, maybe they said this is just my personal theory, but most Australians, like those, like you could almost say, like, purely descended from Europeans, don't exactly
That's
have
true.
like a large brain.
Mostly English. That says everything.
And we all know
see,
how
that's
shit English
this is the thing about Australians, South Africans, and Kiwis. We do not like the English at sport. It's as simple as that. There is
the only thing the English
is
is
a
good is
hatred.
badminton. Like, seriously. That is all the English are good for, is badminton.
Becca, you're right. South Africa makes very interesting bands and music. Yeah, absolutely. There's some crazy bands out there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really hard to, like, say, like, but yeah, just simply due to small physicalities, most Australians are shit at contact sports.
I don't know. I mean, Australia, you know, in particular when I refer to sport, I'm talking about rugby and cricket. Cricket, you guys are just so good at it. It's just ridiculous. Even when you cheat, you're good at it. It's fucking amazing. But
like, seriously, the reason Australians are good at cricket is because we're descended from English.
yeah,
The fuckers who invented cricket.
yes. They invented cricket and you perfected it. Yeah.
That's basically, we're like the English people 2.0. It's like
The
they
better
invented
version.
cricket. We improved it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, it's true.
So what are the Vikings good at sport-wise, Linus, other than pillaging and so on?
We're just not good at killing people.
Oh, that's excellent. Da
No,
Vinci!
we have the winter sports, of course.
Okay, so you're good at like cross-country skiing and all that sort of stuff. And rallying, you're good at rallying.
Just look at the Olympics.
F1,
the Winter
F1
Olympics.
and so on. If you think about Kimi Räikkönen and so on.
Yeah.
But that's he's Finnish.
He's Finnish, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same deal.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
In the Winter Olympics, we have total 405 gold medals.
Da Vinci, there's no happy finish here yet, mate. Happy
And
ending.
United States is at second. That's at the second ranking at 300.
Oh, shit, dude. How you doing, Da Vinci? You're awesome, and you only get better after you've had your coffee? Yeah, I'm still waiting for my happy finish, my happy ending. Oh, shit. And what is DaVinci going to be streaming today? I wonder.
Probably Hogwarts.
Yeah, it reminds me of the last time someone asked me if I wanted a happy finish. We love you a long time. Only $1. You want happy finish?
Happy finish.
Oh, God. Oh, DaVinci, are you also playing the... You're also on the Hogwarts bandwagon, are you?
Oh, good lord.
Oh, good Lord of the
Right.
Rings. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, it looks good, but not my thing.
It is not my cup of tea.
No. No, fuck, I'm not joining you at all. Harry Plopper.
Harry Potter.
That's it, Harry Plopper. All that talk about braais and barbecues, now I'm fucking hungry now.
Yeah, me too.
Damn it. Now I could do with some biltong.
The hell is biltong?
Biltong is basically rump or sirloin, soaked in usually Coca-Cola with a whole bunch of herbs and spices like coriander, salt, pepper, sugar, that sort of thing, and then hung up to dry. It's like beef
Oh, nice.
jerky, just better. Much better. And you get a nice bit of fat in it. It's just so... Leave it for like 3 or 4 days, hanging, curing. And you just slice it up and eat it like that. I could go through 2 kilograms in one sitting quite easily.
What are we curing?
Meat.
Yeah, what type of meat?
Beef. Sirloin or silverside. It's very
Yeah,
nice.
that sounds nice.
Very, very nice. It is a South African delicacy. You need some dry meat, Becca? Oi, oi.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Becca's looking for dried meat, folks.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Honestly, I would have thought she would have preferred some moist meat.
This may sound offensive, but is ox tongue popular over in South Africa?
Is what?
Like ox tongue and all that.
Ox tongue. Yeah, like
Yes.
oxtail. I mean, you know, one of our traditional dishes here is chicken feet.
Chicken feet.
Yeah, chicken feet, man. Yeah, ox tongue.
I enjoy, man.
Yeah. The intestines and everything. Yeah. Oxtail, ox tongue, pig's ears. It works. We don't make anything go to waste. Personally, I wouldn't eat it. Not my thing.
Oh, here we eat sheep heads.
Yeah, sheep heads. Yeah, absolutely. We pop the eyes out after it's cooked and eat the brains, everything. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, tongue and everything. Brain.
Tongue and everything, yeah. Sheep cheek is very, very tender and delicious.
Yeah, but that's different.
It'll be moist when I'm done with it. Hey!
Whoop.
Well, I can't say I've ever been a fan of things like ox tongue and tail, but I do like chicken nuts.
There you go. Jesus,
That and
my,
baby octopus.
my fucking stomach is actually rumbling. Damn it. See, now I fancy lamb now.
boiled baby octopus. Then
Oh, boiled baby octopus, but char grilled.
I don't like
Or
char. I
fried.
can't. Octopus. It
On an
looks
open
like
fire.
it's
Oh,
rubbery too much.
love that.
Yes. Like I said, once again, it's a matter of opinion, but char grilling the octopus ruins it. It makes it taste more rubbery than what it is.
Ah, but you see, it depends how it's char grilled. It's
That
got to
is
be
true.
literally seconds of massive high heat. Just to get that char grilled effect. That's all it is. And that smoke flavor coming through.
Okay, I can probably deal with that because every time I've eaten char grilled octopus, it's kind of having some old shoe.
Nah, they're not doing it right. Yeah. It's got to be a massive high heat. And just a few seconds. That's it. That's the best way to do it.
So, I probably said it before, but if you ever do come to Australia, let me know. I will teach you all the Australian experiences, from prairie oysters to.
I bet, man. I've got my best friend, Greg, lives over in Perth, and he has always said, "Dude, you gotta come out here." And I'm like, "Dude, I haven't got the money." Oh, look at that lag. Oh, look at that lag. That is not good. Laggy. Come on, server. You got this. You got this, crazy cray. Come on now.
Oh, come on.
There we go. Perfect.
And as a bonus from one friend to the other, I'll even protect you from the local wildlife.
I'm all worried about being protected from fellow Australians.
Yeah, Australians are a harmless bunch. Yeah,
But
they get a bit rowdy when they're drunk, but
I was just gonna say that's the thing. When they get drunk, they seem to be like they could be rowdy. And I've partied with a few Australians. It's interesting. They get louder and louder and louder and rowdier and rowdier. It's makes for an interesting night out, I have to say.
Like Norwegians and
Well, see, I've never no, that's a lie. When I lived on the kibbutz in Israel, I partied with Norwegians. Yeah, and Danes and Finnish people. Yeah. They know how to party. Especially when the vodka comes out. Holy shit.
we do like our vodka.
isn't vodka Russian like?
Yeah,
Well,
vodka's made from potato. So, there's your vegetable. You're welcome.
The best thing you can give us is homebrew.
Homebrew.
The 93%.
Good night.
You've been holding relevant. Where the fuck is that shit?
93%.
And you mix it with coffee.
Oh, that sounds good. We have this thing here called, oh shit, what is it called? It's like a liqueur, but you mix it in with coffee. Very nice. It's not like a liqueur. It's like almost like a Stroh rum. It's like that.
Yeah.
It's also quite strong. Old brown sherry. That's it. It's a sherry. Old brown sherry. And we used to slap that in black coffee. No milk, just slap that. It's a dark liqueur. You slap that in some coffee for breakfast. Boom. You're sorted for the rest of the day. It's fantastic.
Then you're awake.
Yeah, that's it. Then you're ready to rock and roll. Da Vinci. I like my sherries to be blonde normally. So you're a blonde man, are you? You like the blonde ladies. All right. Gotcha. Any
Look, we like
blondes?
blondes. We've got plenty of Griffin earlier.
Yeah, you like Australia. That's where the blondes are at.
Norway is where the blondes are at.
I was gonna say, yeah. The purebred is over in Norway. Yeah. The master race,
The master race.
Well, I mean, Adolf wasn't exactly all that wrong going to Norway to get the master race genes, was he? Blonde hair, blue eyes. I mean, what the fuck was that all about? And here he was, an ugly short runt of a fucking twat, and he had dark hair and a moustache. And one fucking testicle. How masterful could you actually be with that? What an idiot.
He was also Jewish.
And he was Jewish too, yeah, so... what a fucking
Actually,
knob.
no,
He was part Jewish,
his
wasn't he?
grandmother was Jewish.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
his
right.
grandmother was-
Yeah. Yeah. What an
He was
idiot.
part what?
He was part Jewish, Hitler.
Part Jewish.
Yeah. The bad side.
Full-time idiot.
Part
bad
Jewish.
side.
The bad side, yeah. Yeah, that dude was fucked up in the head, man. Mind you, his doctor was feeding him cocaine and morphine, so I guess, you know.
Right.
There you go.
Well, and please don't take this the wrong way, and I'm not defending Hitler's actions, but the whole genocide aside, he did bring Germany back from economic decay.
That he did do. That he did do, but then he lost his way somewhat. Just a bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit. Just a wee bit, you know.
So, like, if he didn't decide to start World War II, he probably would have died a hero. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, probably would have. Yeah, exactly. But, you know,
Yeah, he lost the coin.
he lost more than just a fucking coin. Christ almighty. He lost his
Jesus.
fucking marbles and everything along the way.
Yeah.
Yes. Historians aren't actually sure where it went wrong with him, but they're pretty sure it had something to do with some repressed trauma from his grandmother.
Yeah.
Apparently. Something
To
about his
push it.
grandmother.
It reminds you of a radio show, radio talk show, talking shit while on a tractor, talking about the genocide. It's great, isn't it? It makes for wonderful conversation. Jesus, what the fuck, man? Uncensored
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here on Just
That's what I
Trev's
said.
Talk Show.
Said earlier, the topics we choose for this.
What do you expect from someone who's basically
Doing
was
that.
born in Germany and grew up in Australia?
You're right. Talk about a mixed breed. Wow.
If you thought Australians are crazy or Germans are crazy, try being both at the same time.
Right. It's like schizophrenia.
Yeah, that is a potent. It's a potent mix.
Schizophrenia at its worst. Yeah, I mean, think about the topics we've covered today so far. We've talked about Becca's boob size. Well, I did. And we talked about... She still hasn't told me how big they are. Damn it. And we've talked about getting Moggy hooked up with Becca. What else have we talked about?
No,
No. We talked about barbecues. We talked about the
What do you mean,
genocide.
no?
I mean, good God. We talked about farming. Meat. Lamb. Denied. Right? Becca, you got denied.
Oh.
Venus, what the... Are you you making boobies? Is that what you do?
Boobies.
You're making boobies in the field. You're just missing the nipple, man. Come on.
Yeah.
No, don't show the nipple. That's when it gets X-rated.
I don't know how to do it. You have to do it. Right? Can't get the nipples.
It gets X-rated then. We can't have that.
No.
It's a good family, wholesome show. This we don't need boobies in there.
Is it?
No, it's not.
I must have missed that part.
Yeah. I miss it all the time, so the wife says. Hey!
Hey.
Becca. Oh shit, that was some good lag. You milk knockers, Jesus. Is that what you call them? Milk knockers, bloody hell. Oh, come on. Aiden, what weirdos, right? Of which you're a part of, I'm just saying.
What weirdos. Brother Aiden. What?
That's right. Jesus, even I feel like a goddamn beer right now. Aiden, I'm probably going to finish off this field, sow it, and then potentially be done. I don't know. I haven't quite decided, man. Just chat's going really well at the moment, so I might stick around for a little bit longer than that. Maybe another hour and a half. Stand a regular 3-hour kind of vibe.
What was that other game you were gonna do?
Steam World Build. Or something like that.
Sorry, didn't catch that. I was lagging.
Steam World Build.
Oh,
Or
cool.
Steam, I think it's Steam Build World. Oh no, Steam World Build.
Today?
So, today, yeah, after this, yeah.
Cool.
Do some coverage for that because they potentially might give me a full release key. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Do a little bit of coverage for them. It looks like an awesome game. I'm looking forward to getting stuck into that and have a little looky-loo. But, yeah, the weather's kind of like really stupidly hot at the moment. It's like there's no wind and we live right in the ocean and it's 30 it was 34 yesterday. So hot. We've got everything in the house closed up.
Oh, I
The
missed out
portable AC is on the go. Just not enough. I hate summer. Hate summer. Give me winter anytime.
I hate winter.
Give you summer anytime, right?
Right?
That's exactly how it is today, Becca. Hot and humid. It's horrible. Humidity is about the other day it was 80-something%. Today was 97%, and then a couple of days prior to that was 100% humidity. It was fucking horrendous, but that's summertime, particularly on the ocean. We're literally 5 minutes away from the ocean, though it's kind of a weird setup. It's very barren land where we live, but we live really close to the ocean. And 5 minutes to the ocean and about 10 minutes you're inland in about 40 degrees. So we're stuck right between this sort of like weird climate that is just sort of like out there. And we have 4 seasons in one day sometimes. And during winter we have amazing sun. It's almost like a secret season. We get no wind, it's sun, it's not hot, it's about 23, 24 degrees, very mild. But in winter it gets cold, not as cold as you guys experience, obviously, but for us it's cold. And we don't have things like double glazing and central heating and all that sort of stuff like Europe has or wherever. So we don't have double glazed windows. So when it gets cold here, we feel it. We really, really do feel it. And summertime, it gets stinking hot. It gets really, really hot. It's like there's been times when it's been 45. You know, in the early 40s. Generally, most of the time in summertime, for about 3-4 months, it's between like 30 and 35, and it just depends on the humidity. And being close to the ocean as well, we get like sea mist that comes in, so it adds to it, and it's just like ugh. But winter, yeah, that's why I like winter so much, because the summer is horrible. I don't like heat. I'm a fat fucking idiot for starters, so heat for me is a killer. At least in wintertime, my body fat keeps me warm, but I do feel the cold still. And it's easier to warm up than it is for me to cool down. But that's because I'm a beached whale, so it's like, yeah, one of those things. But I could easily murder fucking Biltong right now. Jesus Christ. All this talk about lamb and barbecues and everything. Jesus. I'm telling you, my stomach is going mental, dudes. I tell you. Damn it.
I think I'm gonna grab something to eat.
Lucky bastard.
Yes. Well, here in the civilized world, we have what we call delivery to your
Did you hear that, chat? Yeah, in the civilized world. Jesus. Come on, lag. You got this. Come on. There we go. Thank God this is not a PvP game. Jesus, I'll be dead by now. Any case, you were saying, Moggy, in your civilized world, what?
We actually have, you know, what we call Uber Eats or menu log and all that, and we can actually get food delivered to us.
Yeah, but we can too, but why would you?
Convenience.
That's not civilized, that's just lazy. Do I want some sticky ribs? Let me tell you, Aiden, I've got this amazing recipe for ribs, pork spare ribs. Slap it in the pressure cooker for about a half an hour with some bay leaves, some peppercorns, some salt, and some coriander seeds for about a half an hour, 45 minutes. Tenderize the shit out of it.
We'll see you later.
Alrighty, cool. Then make yourself some nice barbecue sauce. Slap it on the griddle or on the barbie. Get that char grilled smoky effect happening. That's the way to do it. Damn it! Now I'm hungry again now.
What type of wood do you use to smoke it?
We have a wood here called Roy Krantz. It's a good smoky, long burning wood. There's also Camille Doringhout, camel wood, I guess the direct translation for that. But it is, it's a good smoky wood. Yeah, that's what everybody brags with, yeah, basically.
I don't think we really have any like that type of wood in Australia. Like, yeah, wood burns, like, but in terms of like, to the best of my knowledge, at least native to Australia, not including introduced species, I don't think there's any wood in Australia that is actually good for smoking it. They'll either poison the meat or make it taste like shit.
See, Australia, man. Don't braai in Australia. Don't barbecue in Australia. You will kill yourself. I guess you guys use a lot of gas then for your barbies and stuff.
Yeah, even during the earlier days, smoking meat was never really a thing that Australians did. Like, we cooked meat over fire prior to, you know, the invention of gas barbecues, but actually, like, smoking meat was never really, like, we dry meat and cure it, but smoking meat is not something that Australians really do. Like, sure, we does happen, like, but you're talking like 1 out of every like 100 Australian families.
Mm.
And when we do smoke meat, it's often using, I think, wood from Japan mostly. I think hickory and cherry blossom.
Right.
So, like I said, but it also probably doesn't help that Australia, as a prior to like the indigenous, like just Australia is a very new country though.
It is, yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
So maybe in the next, 200 to 300 years, we might actually find something unique to Australia that we can actually use and is edible.
Right.
Because we have a unique wildlife, like plants and animals, but it'll either kill you, or if you it'll either try killing you, or if you consume it, it'll probably kill you.
Australia, get off your ass.
That's basically what it comes down to with the plants and animals here. They'll either try to kill you and eat you, or if you try to eat it, you'll probably die.
Yeah. No, we have, like I say, like a thing called the Roy Krantz. It's, I think it's an invasive species of wood that was brought over by the colonials or whatever, way back when or something. So we have plenty of that, and blue gum that we use for indoor fires and stuff like that. So yeah, it's there's a whole lot going on in South Africa.
We do have like red gum, but I don't think it. Well, it burns, but it doesn't smoke very well.
Yeah. It's not so much the smoky, it's the charcoal that once it's burnt down retains the heat, so it's good for barbecuing.
Oh, it's definitely good to cook with, but if you want to have like a good unique flavor to it, don't use red gum. It literally makes everything taste like eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Which, let me tell you, is not a nice taste.
No, I bet.
Is like, yeah, they said, I think, as far as native trees are concerned, the only trees we really have is like the different types of eucalyptus. Every other tree that isn't eucalyptus is probably a species that was brought in by Europeans.
Right.
And yeah, it's good. Makes good firewood because it's the hardwood. It's like it burns slow and hot. Don't get me wrong about that, but if you're planning to use it to smoke food or
Exactly
use
what
it as,
that's exactly what Becca wants, is slow and hot, right, Becca? See, you and Moggy need to get together, and it's decided. I've decided for you. You got to do it.
Is that so? And then you can
I jest.
because I just figured if you really are going to go on about it, are you willing to put the bill for the entire wedding?
No, Moggy, you're rich. You can afford it.
That's not the point. You're the one pushing for us.
Nah, don't do it, Moggy. Don't do it. Play the field.
Besides, why have kids yourself when you've got plenty of nieces and nephews that you can look after temporarily in small doses?
There you go. You see, that's the way to do it right there. See, exactly. It's well thought out, that is. Oh, not long to go now, chat, and then we're done. The fuck are you crunching on?
Prawn chips. I did say again Chinese earlier.
I thought you said Japanese.
It's like, no, it was Chinese or Chinese, which means I was going to go for Japanese, but I ended up going for Chinese.
Right.
Besides, Japan doesn't do prawn chips, so
Japanese rice crackers?
tastes like shit.
Tastes like shit. That's a good endorsement.
They really do, like, they're just dry, crumbly, friggin', and the taste is just, ugh. Whichever Japanese person that came out of rice crackers, they need to just go fucking bugger off.
There you go, you heard it yeah first.
Like, as an Australian, my palate is very unrefined. As the case of all Australians, we really aren't picky eaters. But
Wait. Picky or piggy?
We are picky eaters.
Picky eaters, right, okay.
Australians will eat just literally. You can put a lump of charcoal in front of an Australian, they'll probably eat it.
Good God.
But there is one thing that Australians will never consume.
Right, I'm waiting.
Foster's.
Oh God, so what a shit beer. I've had it. It's disgusting. It's like drinking piss.
It makes excellent barbecue clear though.
There you go. Hey, many folks, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Because if you go to a bar, like any bar in say France, England,
They've all got Fosters,
even
yeah.
Germany, they all got Fosters for their Australian tourists.
Yeah.
But what they don't understand is Australians, they don't drink Foster.
Yeah.
Yeah, Foster's was made in Australia, but doesn't mean we drink it.
Oh, fair enough.
Granted, it's probably like the cheapest beer there is, at least in Australian markets. When for per can, it's probably maybe like for a 375ml can of say 4X is like say $5.20 I think a can.
Right.
Foster's like $3.20.
So what is Castlemaine then?
Let's just not even talk about that.
Oh, right. Is that even worse than Foster's?
Well, that's not even. Castlemaine isn't Australian.
That's New Zealand, isn't it?
Yes, I think it is.
I think it is Castlemaine. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm replacing Nunes, by the way.
You're gonna do what now?
Replace Nunes.
Wait, object
Replacement.
slot limit has changed. What the hell does that mean?
Probably because I'm joining vehicles and whatever. Because we all have different slots. Because
Oi,
we're all
oi,
special.
steady on, steady on, steady on now.
Yes. I think Castlemaine is the Kiwi equivalent of Foster's though.
Right. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that either when I had it. I was like, well, what the hell is this?
Oh, you can do some bathing again.
Well, this is
Yes.
the thing. We want to talk about... Jesus, lag. I want to talk about what we want to do.
I've got everything ready for you. Down
What?
at the shop.
Oh, down at the shop. Have you bought stuff already?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Because I want to buy that field next door. It's 319,000, so we've got a ways to go yet. And I want to keep this one as our sort of canola, and then buy the slot next door, the land next door, and turn that into wheat.
Oh,
Or for baling,
lucky for
whatever.
you, I know it's round bells, but it's gonna sort of be the same sort of price that we although I got last time on that field.
Okay.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be field 71 again.
Nice.
29k, and
Nice.
plus added bales as well.
Right.
Like can
That's the one that you
either
like
snow
doing,
or
right?
heat.
That field job.
yeah,
Yep. Right.
perfect for money.
Okay. How you doing, Aiden? You doing alright?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Had a bit of laying.
Nice. It's
After
got to be done
that.
every now and then.
How are you, my little
Yeah.
flower?
Oh, my little petal. Yeah,
Flower petal.
yeah, doing good, man. Yeah, it's I watched back some of the race that we did yesterday. I was angry with myself for trying to get ahead of Alonso, who cut me off. But yeah, that was my own fault. Just too eager to get there. But anyway, whatever. He's still a twat anyway.
Yeah. And it probably may have been my fault for a Ferrari. Maybe with a Leclerc.
Right. Oh, come
Maybe
on, lag.
gotten to the back of him.
Oh,
But,
did you?
yeah.
Right. Yeah, that'll do it, won't it? I need to get a weight for this tractor. It's struggling.
You should have brought an Australian tractor then.
I should have bought an Australian tractor.
Yes. Well, little known story about Australians. We have a habit of shoving the largest engine possible to anything.
Oi, oi.
So your fucking 1960 style fucking tractor. Yeah, we just shove like a fucking 2 V8 engine and a turbo in there and call it a day.
Chad, you ever get the feeling that Moggy swears a lot?
I think I swear more than Moggy. And I've only been doing it for how many weeks now? I don't know.
I don't know. Australians do swear a lot. And I have picked up some rather bad habits.
Yep.
Although I'm not exactly proud of it, I have spent far more time in Australia than I have in Germany, so I had to call myself probably like 85% Australian, 15% German.
Come on, lag. You can do this.
Let's go, lag. Let's go. Let's go, lag. Let's go.
So all of this is our new equipment. Or is this just hired?
Hired.
Hired, right. I was going to say, where
So
the hell did
if
all that come from?
if you jump over to this Chrome that I've got at full 71, then I'll get you cutting the grass.
You want me to come and cut the grass at 71?
Yes, cut the grass.
Cut the grass. Hang on a second. Let me just get a weight for this thing.
Actually, speaking of cutting grass, another game that you should probably play, if you haven't already.
Lawnmower Simulator. Got it. Played it. Covered it already.
Yep. Fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
I've had mixed opinions about that game.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Oh. Good game, but there's one issue I found with Lawnmower Simulator. The balance is far out of whack. As soon as you get your first employee, you do not have to do a thing.
Yeah, you're just running a company. Yeah, absolutely. Oh fuck, have I got to wait on there already? Oh, I have. Well, that's fucking daft. No, I don't. What the hell's that all about then?
That is my only, like, don't get me wrong, running a company, I know you make good profit and all that, but it's like, as soon as you get one single employee, you can literally just have the game running and sit there, and within maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours at most, you'll become like a millionaire, and you can buy every upgrade in that.
Yeah, it is very short-lived. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm just gonna park this here.
I don't know. Unless they've like changed it or rebalanced it since, which they may have, they really need to make it so your employee makes far less money, or just at a slower rate, or just make things more expensive or something.
Aiden, where's the mower?
That full 71. Waiting for you. Pulled it over for you.
Oh right, okay. On my way. Am I using their tractor or our tractor?
You're going to be using their
the higher one.
Special little grass cutter that they've given us.
Running all the way.
I've already set it up for you anyway. Just got to press the on button.
Alrighty.
Then I'll do everything else for you.
Oh, okay.
Since you got to bait it and that stuff.
Money, money, money.
In a rich man's world.
Oh, I wish I was rich. Wouldn't have to stress. Nice. Wouldn't have to stress about everything.
Take it from a richer person. You don't want to be too rich. Trust me.
I just want to be well off. That's it.
Because yes, having more money is always a good thing, but when you get bloody, I can only describe them as, I don't know what you would call them, or what they use in Africa, but people claiming to be long lost relatives or long lost friends. It's like,
what, from Nigeria or something like that?
Like, do you know how many people I get on my door on a daily basis claiming to be long lost relatives or something?
I bet. Yeah.
Right, I'll get straight away to bathing. Won't need to do the old windrow.
Windrow and everything, yeah.
Since you've already got it in a nice line form, I just have to bail it.
Even worse considering, fuck, I'd hate to see the fight over my will when I die.
Yeah, we go back to death, Chad.
No, seriously, like I imagine there'll be I can imagine a fight over my freaking will. Maybe I should just donate it all to charity as a big massive fuck you to everybody.
I'm charity.
Are you now? And what charity?
I'm a charity case. Yeah, I represent the wussies. Because the people are wussies.
So, Mr. Wussy, what makes your charity deserving of my money?
Because I said so.
Right. I'll take that under advisement.
We want to turn auto on. We want to turn that on. And I don't see some contract work. Damn it. God damn it. I absolutely hate round bells so much.
Oh, I like this lawnmower.
Yeah, it does get a bit too addictive, that does.
Yeah, but if you can... I mean, how much does all this equipment cost, do you reckon?
It's expensive.
Is it?
Just for that one mower, it's around about 380k. Then come to the tractor. We're using the 920. That would be around about 279k for this tractor. Then trailer and baler and all that stuff is also going to be a bit expensive.
Yeah.
So, in other words, you're too broke to afford it.
Yeah, pretty much. Absolutely.
God damn it.
Yeah, Linus, that's right. Trimming the lawn. Oi, oi.
Well, while you're trimming that lawn, can you come do my lawn while you're at it, please?
I'm not touching your lawn. That kind of lawn. Right. Sorry.
Well, you see, unlike most, like, gardens and that you see in other places, the gardens out in Australia literally try to kill you.
What doesn't try and kill you in Australia?
Probably coffee, Tim Tams, and beer is probably the only thing that doesn't try to kill you in
That's
Australia.
fine. I can live off that.
Everything else will either kill you,
Out to get you.
out to get you, or will kill you if you eat it. Even the livestock in Australia is fucking, oh god lord, is ferocious. The bulls as it is snort fire and fucking look like they're straight out of a hell movie. As your saying goes, if you're not running for your life in Australia, you're doing something wrong.
That could mean very much a South African saying too.
Well, unlike with South Africa, most of the wildlife just literally roams free and is not, you know, caged into an area. Because the problem is our wildlife, while extremely deadly, is also on the smaller side. Like, we don't have a rhino charging at you. We just have a fucking poisonous snake that's slowly swimming through the grass towards you. So it's hard to see it.
Well, that's the problem. You can't see it. Yeah, exactly.
You can see the rhino coming from a mile away and move out of the way, but snake, nope.
Yeah. Oh, lag. Come on, you got this. Come on, lag. Come on, lag. Come on, come on. Come on, lag. Come on.
But I think the worst one will probably be the drop bears.
Drop bears?
Drop bears. Oh, yeah, those things.
Huge carnivorous animals that just, they're the most aggressive thing we have in Australia. The slightest whiff of fear or blood and they will hunt you down like without any remorse.
Sounds like a lovely place.
Not on my list to go visit anytime soon. Just stay in old Blighty, Aiden. Just stay in old Blighty.
You're not allowed to hunt them or carry a weapon to defend yourself against them. So as long as you avoid the drop bears and maybe stick to the more coastal regions, you should be safe.
Except for when you go in the ocean.
Oh, the ocean's fine. Oh, the ocean is safer than the land. Like, seriously, it is. The ocean is probably a far safer place than the land.
That's not saying a lot. It really isn't.
Like, sure, there's sharks in the ocean, but that's not unless you go out like really deep, or you're bleeding. Sharks will 9 times out of 10 will leave you alone. The only time sharks will attack you is if they're starving or it's mating season. But apart from that, sharks really don't attack you.
What deadly animals do we have here in England? I'd probably have to say humans. They'd be probably deadly than animals over here. And I keep missing them.
I think the most dangerous animal you probably have in England would probably be what, a squirrel or something?
Squirrels Squirrels are cute little things.
I like squirrels.
I do as well. They're pretty tasty when roasted.
The deadliest animal we have is probably a tiger or something at the zoo, and that's it. We don't really have any deadly animals over here.
Like I said, I think the most dangerous animal you have would be like a trash panda or a squirrel.
Luckily we don't get massive spiders over here. Biggest one's probably a tarantula.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Just a little baby tarantula.
Yep.
That's adorable. Well, if the most lethal creature you have is a tarantula, then you're doing pretty well, I think.
Ah, they're fine. They're just having
Yeah.
as pets over here. Well, one time there was a report about a python being a nuisance around my local area. And that was it.
I propose a trade then.
Oh, I keep missing.
We'll send a snake over to your country, and then we'll take the pythons back with us.
Okay.
Good
We'll
trade.
just ship them. Yeah, we'll just ship them back down to Africa or something like that. Get Chev to pass them for us.
No, thank you. Pass.
Like, as bad as Africa's wildlife would be, would Africa's wildlife even be able to go against Australian wildlife?
I don't know. Give it a good go.
Like, the creatures in Africa are certainly larger, but are they more deadly, is the question.
I don't know. Cape Cobra's pretty bad. Boomslum's pretty evil. Green Mamba's pretty bad. Black Mamba's pretty bad. Button Spider. Pretty bad.
Oh, I forgot. A penny spider. That's deadly over here. It's a small little spider. So small, it's like the size of a penny. That'd probably be our dangerous one over here. Because you can't even see them.
We would have wombats, drop bears, kangaroos, particularly eastern greys, vicious fuckers they are, and absolutely fucking massive.
So what would we have? Let's see. Lions, cheetahs, rhinos, hippopotamus, Cape Cobras, black widows.
Yeah, we got those. Let's see, out of all that list, we definitely have black widows, funnel webs, daddy long leg, which actually they're technically poisonous, but due to how small their fangs are, they can't actually punch human skin. So they're technically harmless, but they're actually extremely venomous.
Our daddy long legs over here are just too friendly. They don't do anything. Everyone just likes pulling their legs off.
Like I said, They're harmless because they can't actually physically hurt a human. Their fangs are too small. But if they if they had large enough fangs, they're actually a fairly lethal spider. Particularly when they grow up to be almost the size of your thumb, if not larger.
Size of your thumb. We have one
As
the
far
size
as
of
daddy-
hands.
Oh, we do too. But dead long legs normally aren't that very large. Normally they're probably like, I don't know, like not including the spindly legs, dead long legs normally aren't that big. The ones in Australia, compared to other like varieties of daddy long legs, are massive. What else? We got Goliath birding spiders in Australia. Do you have any of those in Africa?
Yep. No, we don't have those. Those things are massive.
Tarantulas, redbacks, funnel webs. What else do we have? Eastern browns. Kangaroos, drop bears, wombats. Let's see. I'm just trying to remember the species of snake in Australia. It's a bit hard. We have black taipans, red belly brown snakes, yellow belly brown snakes, 2 different species. Well, technically they're both the similar species, but they're like a variant. What else have we got?
I just actually thought of our English deadly animal. It's probably a seagull.
Those things are fucking bastards. They're not deadly,
Yeah.
they're just
They're not.
bastards.
Yeah, I agree. Well, actually no, the Australian seagull is actually pretty deadly. Has been known to attack small children.
And what about your magpies? Those things are fucking bastards.
Yes, they are. You don't need. It's like you could do nothing. You could just walk past one and it'll literally swoop down at you and literally peck out your eyes if it had the chance. They are vicious. Despite there being like on the smaller side of birds, they are vicious little fuckers. What else have we got? Cassowaries, very vicious. Actually, speaking of cassowaries, little known fact of a cassowary, its claws are powerful enough to rip through a car door.
Okay then, glad I'm in England then.
Right?
They're also extremely aggressive. As in, they will attack on sight, regardless of what you're doing. So
don't go to Australia, folks.
Yeah,
what else do we got?
If you value your life, don't bother going.
The same can be said of Africa, though, too.
No, not anything as bad as Australia.
I don't know.
Like I
Black
say,
and
the
green
worst-
mambas look pretty bad.
No, they're bad, but you know, the worst species out of all of them is the human. So don't do it.
At least a human can be reasoned with and talk to, correct?
No, not in South Africa.
not
Forget it.
always.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fucked then.
And just about done.
I did then, you can go and grab that voucher and bring the bell trader along.
You want me to what?
Pick up the bells. Them
Bales.
white little round bell things and peeping out. That's what she said. That is terrible.
Hey, you said it, man.
I know, I
What
did.
else do we have? Oh, we can't forget curlews.
They are the worst. I guess Australia is a pretty dangerous place when you really start to think objectively speaking. Not to mention a good, like, 60% of Australia is nothing but a barren wasteland.
Oh yeah, I won't be able to pick that up just soon.
Oh, you're not going to be
I'll
able
get
to?
that. Right, I get that goddamn message saying, oh yeah, you can't pick it up.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Would be cool if we could pick
Yeah.
that part
What a
up.
bonus that'd be.
Oh, if we had our own builder, we probably could.
But let's buy one.
You can probably buy one at the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
Then we can start doing hay and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was always the plan.
But they're saying that, please send more tourists down to Australia. We need the tourism. Well, because literally, Australia's economy relies on two things. It's beef export and tourism. They are literally the only two real sources of income Australia has.
Look at this thing. It's gone fucking mad. Yeah, let me pack this thing over here to the side.
Yeah, did you bring that trailer over with you?
What, the bale picker upper thingy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Damn it. Yeah, so that's basically what you got to do for this. Unless you have to tether and room
Right.
fill the hay. I have to pick one of the most useless balers in this world. God damn.
Okay, where do you want me to put the stuff then?
We're gonna be taking it over to know where the store is. There's gonna be a biogas plant near there. Just try and look for a massive blue sign that has a exclamation mark on it. Got to take it there.
Massive blue sign that's got exclamation mark on it.
It's next to field 34.
Next to field 34. Where the fuck is 34? I see 35, but I don't see 34. What?
So where you got field 56 and you got field 33, it's in between there.
56?
I think,
and what?
yeah, 33.
Wait.
Oh, where are you? I can't even go there, come on.
I see 50, 30, 34. Okay. There you are. Is that it there? The biogas plant, 1MW. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so...
You may have to buy a telehandler or something like that to put bells in, something like that, I'm not sure.
So what,
It's
you
a bit
can't just
dodgy.
unload it?
You can unload it, but I forgot if you can, if it just auto does it for you or not.
Okay.
Kind of a weird place.
No, don't unload yet. Don't unload. Cancel. Abort. Abort. Jesus, not what I wanted. What the hell? This thing has done some weird things again, man. How do I get this thing out of operational? No! Cancel, 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 cancel. Jesus. What the fuck, man? I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just drive like this and hope for the best.
You just press the square. If you're... Do you remember what button you... Okay. Oh, it's gonna be like that then. Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to drive it there, unfortunately. It's one of them annoying things that FS do. Wrong way.
Wrong way, yep. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Stupid ass car. How the hell is this gonna work?
Oh, it's one. I think if you go around this down here, then reverse up to this one. It's a bit annoying.
You want me to dump
No,
them
I'm
in
actually.
there?
If you just empty him out the side, I'm actually stuck. Cause I'm special.
Like right here.
Yeah. That's what I thought. You're gonna have to get Teddy out of here, unfortunately. God damn it. God damn it. Right, we'll release this quickly. God damn it, Jesus. Muppets. A
Right.
giant, seriously. If you want to carry on with the baiting, you can. I can load the bells up
Yep.
into the machine. What the fuck? What the fuck is this bullshit?
What's happening?
Well, apparently, due to whatever changes with Telstra, I now have to re-enter all my information to verify that I am me.
Oh god.
And then the issue is I can't do all the verification stuff because I need my account access code. And the only way to get my account access code is either to ring Telstra or look it on my app. And I can't get access to my app because I can't log on. And I can't ring Telstra because it's like 9:30 at night.
Right.
And now I'm from Telstra saying that you have not paid this bill. Like, I can't pay the fucking bill until I log into my Telstra app. Like, I would love to pay you the bill that you sent me for me to continue using my internet and phone, but I can't pay it until I log into my Telstra.
So you're fucked.
I think there's some grace period between when the bill comes through and when you actually have to pay
Sure.
it.
Yeah.
So I know there's that, but still, it's like, can't I just go back to use my fucking PIN code? I don't have to remember a password for Telstra every time. I know it's not very secure, but I use a PIN code for basically everything possible, so I don't have to remember passwords.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
You having fun there, Aiden?
Like always, I am. Yes. Now I'm all tangled up. Jesus Christ. Which bar goes where? Jesus Christ.
Eh?
Down.
What the fuck is this? One international call. What the fuck? Who the fuck did I call internationally?
Yeah, who you been calling internationally, dude?
I honestly have no clue. Like, it's just finally got into fucking Telstra. Got the normal phone bill of like $58, but then I saw like $61.04. I was like, that doesn't sound right. It's like, did they have a price hike or something and they just didn't tell me? It's like $3.04 for an international call. So it couldn't have been a very long international call if it was only $3. Because international calls are expensive as fuck. So it's like, who the fuck would they have rung on an international number? Not just a number of like within Australia, full on fucking international. So it's like, who the fuck would I have called and talked to for said probably like 10 seconds of speech or something? I think I need to ring Telstra tomorrow to find out if they can.
Phone,
if
you've
I
you've
can
been
find
doing phone lines, haven't you?
The last international call I made was like on my 18th birthday. And that's when I brought my car. And had it shipped here.
Oh, to be rich.
Actually, believe it or not, by the time, even with counting the cost of shipping, it was still cheaper than buying a new car in Australia at the time.
Right.
Even with the cost of shipping. if I recall, it was a Datsun 120, I believe it was called. I think the model was for my first car.
That's not very rock and roll, is it?
Well, considering technology for base of cars that were around when I was, still in my early to mid-teens, there wasn't exactly much option, was there? And I wasn't about to drive something like a Ford or a Subaru, so
Oh,
there's
why not?
either a Datsun. Well, one, I just would never drive a Ford ever.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And as for the Subaru, they had the worst clutch system ever. The clutch is always breaking in the Subaru, so I'll never drive a Subaru because of that.
Right.
At the time period, at least nationally speaking, Australia didn't actually sell Toyotas back when I was still in my teens, I don't think. At least not, commercially. Holdens are just buckets of bolts. So there wasn't really much of an option. Because my parents certainly weren't going to buy me a Porsche or something. For my 18th.
The question is, what are you driving now?
I actually have 3 cars now, so which one do you want in particular?
All three.
Well, there's my first box of a car, which is a 2019 Hyundai Getz, which the only reason I own a small car is I like the convenience of literally being able to park a thing, and the fuel efficiency is, oh my god. I've said that thing, like, you put a liter of that in that car, it goes like 100 kilometers. The fuel efficiency is like, you don't even put fuel in the damn thing. Then there's my ute I used to use for work, which was a 2018 Toyota single cab ute, with a drop side tray. Then there's the 2019 Cruiser that I brought. True carrier variant that I use when I travel around and do holiday stuff.
Okay.
I was expecting something like a Lambo.
So what do you guys drive?
My legs, and I drive people crazy.
I don't have a car anymore.
How do you get anywhere then? You just run everywhere?
Yeah, I jump on the back of an ostrich and off I go.
Oh, so that's why you don't own a car anymore. You own an ostrich. That makes sense. Well, we have kangaroos in Australia that we use for transport, so it makes sense. Wow, that's how Australian children learn how to drive. They learn by riding kangaroos.
There you go, you see?
Because if you can drive a kangaroo, you can drive anything.
Yep.
But I didn't actually I didn't realize they actually had ostriches in Africa as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got one over here as well. In
Well,
the
like
zoo.
wild or domesticated?
Ah, in the zoo, unfortunately. That'd be
About
too
to say,
deadly.
like,
I don't think
That's
they'd
it.
like our weather anyway.
in fact, I don't
always-
think ostriches would do very well in your climate anyway. It's too cold over there for them.
So they got fucking feathers, man.
Just because they have feathers doesn't mean they're suitable for a cold climate.
Yeah, but they're warm.
Well, think of their, well, I wouldn't say it's a long neck, but think the entire neck has no feathers on it.
It's thick enough. It'll survive.
That's bringing out its inner giraffe.
Yeah, there you go.
Just asking, with the Springbok over in South Africa, do they actually like jump when they move? Do they like just do they move by like jumping forward, or like do they actually like spring upwards, or how do they run?
While they're running, they jump.
They do actually like jump.
Yeah. And fucking high too.
I've always been curious about that. Like every time I've always asked is, oh, they just jump, but I've never actually believed them and thinking like they'll be like antelope or something that just run normally, but they actually fucking jump.
They kind of, when you watch them, they look like they're skipping. It's kind of weird.
You need this. If you ever get a chance, you really need to send me a video or something of it.
It's really funny watching them.
I really want to see this now.
There's plenty. Just go on
You
YouTube.
do that. I guess there's that too.
They look funny. They look like they're doing a little hoppity, skippity, jumpy jump. Hey, Raceless, how you doing, dude? Good to see you, man.
Crap. Hide your nuts, people. The squirrel's here.
It's not a deadly squirrel. It's the friendly one.
It's not the deadly
What
one
is
from England.
But I guess squirrels in their own right are kind of vicious, I guess. They're certainly aggressive. Not very harmful, but I guess they're kind of aggressive. Particularly when they have rabies. I don't know how they would fare against, like possums and all that, but I guess they could give it a go.
Hey, Aiden, you guys get badges, don't you?
Sometimes. Depends what area you're in, really. They got all different sorts. Got suburban, got country, got swamps. Nothing areas, got chubby areas, got Muppet areas. Yeah, all
Muppet
sorts.
areas. Muppet areas, that's where Alonso lives.
Yeah, and the Teefy. And Crackleton. And
Crackleton.
avocado. No, it's not avocado.
Just a quick question. Is there any plants that try to kill you over in England?
Really? Probably one of them Venus flytraps, but that's for flies. That's it. Maybe a cactus, but not really. Nothing. Nothing tries to kill you over here, except from a human.
Alright, well I can't include a cactus because the spikes on a cactus are more for like self-defense, and Venus flytraps are often too small to actually, as well as how long it takes them to close their jaws, they actually can't really harm a human. Because I think it's not so, like, yeah, they eat insects, but the only way they can eat the insect is if the insect gets trapped on I don't know what you call it, the secretion they produce inside their mouth.
I don't know.
I don't know what you would call it, but it's like acts like a glue essentially. So when an insect lands on it, they're essentially trapped. Not to mention, I think it takes them almost like 24 hours to digest an insect.
Well, I definitely know one thing that kills, and that's vegetables, so you gotta stay away from them.
So
That's
what's wrong
right.
with your vegetables?
Ah,
Do they uproot themselves and chase you around with like knives or something?
yeah,
That's
they're
right.
not very friendly.
That's right, folks. Don't eat vegetables.
Because the plants over here are armed to the teeth with fucking machine guns, machetes, and fucking bulletproof vests.
Again, Australia.
Hell, if a plant doesn't upright to try to straight up kill you, it'll kill you if you try to eat it. Or if you eat it.
The worst one that tries to kill you is a broccoli or cauliflower. I always tend to stay away from them. They're deadly little things. Little tree things or whatever.
Interesting, because the plants over here literally uproot themselves and chase you around. That's
Only
what our
friendly,
plants do.
only friendly vegetable we have is Kevin the carrot, and that's at Christmas. He's always friendly at that time. Goddamn Aldi,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Our vegetables, if you don't kill them first, will literally uproot themselves and chase you around the garden bed.
Must mean they love you then.
Yes, farming is a dangerous profession in Australia. The crops actually fight back.
Remember when Top Gear went over to Australia and was doing a bit of cow farming? That went really well. Or bull,
that
or
wasn't
whatever.
that wasn't cattle ranching though. That was dramatized TV version of cattle droving. It's a bit different than that.
That's really the only thing they've done.
What else is there?
No. God damn it. Oh, you know what? I could just do it that way. Be simply, you muppet. If you keep carrying on with this contract, then you see what I mean by the
All the
price
extra.
of it.
Yeah.
Very worth it. So in fact, you can actually sell that telehand, you know. Price site for them actually. You're probably going to get around about 3k for this. 300, I should say.
Okay.
1,000.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
So basically what we need is a field of grass.
Yeah. Unless you... Yeah. Need a field of grass, really.
Come on, server, you got this. Come on.
No, it doesn't like it because of the bells and that stuff. It freaks out a bit.
And that's about it. I think there's anything else to pick up, or is there another row over there? Oh, another row, okay. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's about... It would have been a lot worse than 19, as people were experiencing invisible bales. Luckily it's not invisible on 22.
There we go, and that's our last one.
That's gonna be another load after this.
And that's where I'm going to call it. Nice. Oh, there
Obviously
we go.
there would be one bale left over.
Yep. One bale. Of course there'll be one bale left over. Of course. You know. It's what it does. So how much do you get per bale then? Or does it not work like that?
For the full amount, it's going to be around about 41 to 42k. And that's for one entire load.
Really?
Yeah.
About 14.
And so you got 24 bales.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure will it all be individually, but it's really around about
Because we're getting about
40.
I think about maybe between 40 and 50,000 for this field.
About that.
So really, bales are the way to go.
Yeah. If you want, you can get a bit more if you use your own equipment, but it won't be a whole lot.
And grass grows year round. Yep.
Yep, you don't have to replant it or anything like that, just got to re-fertilise it.
Hmm. $200,000, 300,000, 301,000.
And it also does depend on what the price is like as well.
Of course, yeah.
Because I did have a look at before this contract ended, seeing where the best place was to sell.
So how much will all the equipment cost? Obviously, we're not going to get that kind of mower, obviously.
For it to work on the John Deere, you need a small little baler, like a round baler for 48k. Then you had to buy the
wrapper,
bell trailer for 50k. Then you got, if you want to do silage, and you had to get a wrapper for 22k. And the mower itself, 9 for the front, it'd be 9k. For the back, it'd be 25k.
It's not that bad. I mean, it's doable. Let's do it.
But if you went for the equipment like what they gave us, and Jesus, you would be around about 600k.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. Let's go to the shop and have a look. See. Damn it.
You already got 2 tractors, so that would be enough for.
Yep. Okay, let's have a look. What is it? Grass. So we got the tractor. So what does the pottinger thing do? That picks up the grass. It's a forage wagon. Okay, we don't need that.
You can use that if you actually want to do silage and not bells instead, but you have to place down a bunker.
Nah, fuck that.
Then you got to compact it and all that stuff.
What is the best mower thing to get?
The
9.5 and the 25 one, the Kuhn? Or the Pottinger for 75?
When I did that last one, I was using the Pottinger, and you didn't have to buy a windrower there to do it, because how that crane was set up, you can change how you want the grass to be picked up and all that stuff, if you want it to be all messed up or in a line. So it'd probably be better for a Pottinger instead of. You're
talking about the A10 crossflow thing for the sides. Damn it! I keep pressing that.
Nova Cat 301 AM and another Cat A10 crossflow. Yeah.
So the 13.5 and the 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, what do we need? The baler.
Just a small little round would do.
What about the one that's got the auto wrapper or whatever? Is that shit?
You can buy that.
Which one though? Jesus, there's plenty.
Where are we looking? So if you went for that Class Roland 455, which is 78k, it has a wrapper built into it.
Right.
So you don't have to buy another wrapper for it.
On top of that. Got it. Okay.
And also, over here, here
There's also the
comes
one that there's also the passenger. And that does different sizes too. Well, there's not much difference really, is there?
No, they all do the same thing really, except for one does bigger than the other.
Right. So it comes with the foil color thingy.
Yeah, you can pick what one you want.
No, I
There's
can't.
not a lot, but
It's
you
gotta-
can. In fact, I'll bring that John Deere down because we're gonna need it.
Okay, and then after that, what else do I need? The stuff that picks up the bale loader, right?
Yeah,
Which
yeah, it should be the
the
second
first one.
one.
Okay, yeah.
It-
Okay, that 50,000 one, yeah. Okay, and then what else do we need after that?
Be it really.
Is that it?
That's all you need. Yeah. Since we're using that potting gear, you won't need a windrow or anything like that. So, best thing about having one of them. The John Deere should be able to handle the mower anyway.
Yep. Nice thing is, owning the land that we own, we can also mow the grass everywhere else as well.
Mm. Can you hit this one up? No. God damn it. Okay, maybe not. Right, which one do you want to do? Cool, you do that. Alrighty, I've set that move up, so that's cool. That you don't need a window anymore.
Nice. And then the other thing, obviously, is just a telehandler which we can hire when we're ready.
Maybe we actually managed to find a way to actually get it to just auto load into the
Yeah.
BGA, so
Mm-hmm.
we don't need one really.
Yeah.
Just two little tractors we do.
We should probably get the front mower too, shouldn't we, really? Might make
It's
life a
on the
little
front
bit
of the
easier.
John. It's on the front of the John Deere.
Oh, the double thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
That's where I had to leave the trailer up at the store.
Right. Yeah, bring in the bale loader now. Cool. And there we go. From canola to bales.
Then you can use that baler for wheat and as well.
Yep. Oh, there it is, the lag. Come on. Come on, you got this. You got this, buddy. There we go. I'm gonna call it here because I've got to get on to the next one, do some coverage for the developers. Small build world.
Also, if you really wanted to, when you get to the fields next door to us, we could literally
Yep.
join all of them together and put grass in it.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the plan. And eventually get
Cool.
olives and grapes way down the line when
Oh
we can
god,
afford it.
man.
Yep. That's expensive, that is.
I'm not sure if they really pay well.
They
Not
do.
sure.
Olives, Jesus. Thousands. Anyway, there we go, chat. A session done and dusted. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Thanks, Aiden. Thanks, Linus,
You're
for
welcome.
coming in. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. A lot of baling and whatnot. And that can be done any time of year. That's the nice thing. Don't have to wait. Other than having the grass grow, of course.
It doesn't really take that long, around about a month or something like that,
Nice.
I believe.
Cool. Well, I look forward to it. We'll get into it when we do. And that'll be for our next one, whenever that is. But we shall see you all then, chat. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everything. Thanks for being here. And stay tuned. We playing Small Build World coming up in a couple of minutes. Alrighty, guys. Cheers, everybody. You've been awesome. See you then.
Bye.
This sucks more than anything that has ever sucked before.